Hey, how are you today? Welcome to Piece of Energy. We're going to start a new playlist today, and it's going to be about fairy gardens. So you can look forward to many more fairy gardens coming in, but I'm going to show you a very easy to make one today. It's a really cute way to assemble a fairy garden lantern. And so some of the gardens we'll show will be a lot more involved, but I'm going to show you a very easy one. First of all, you have to pick out a lantern. And I got this one from Michael's, and I got it when it was on sale, like half price. So either use your coupons for this kind of stuff, or maybe you can find some, yard sales or things like that. If you can find a nice one, usually there's a coupon available. Hobby Lobby has them too, and you can use your discount card on your phone if you have the app. So this one has a door that opens completely, makes it very easy to assemble your garden inside here. Now, since it's such a large lantern, I think we're going to use a very large fairy. Alright, I have two nice large fairies to pick from. These are kind of the dark variety. Some fairies that you'll come up with for your fairy gardens are going to be nice and sweet, but these have a little dark twist to them, so I think they're kind of cool. This one has a dragon, and it's really spectacular. Look at the face on it and the expressions between the two of them. It's like a little girl with her dog. Pretty fairy and a pretty dragon. And there's a lot of detail on this, and I'll put a link in my description where you can get fairies of this type, so you can look for some. Here's another one that's kind of cute, and she has a little dragon too. And just very different. Either one could fit into this lantern nicely, but I think I have my eye on this one here. I've been thinking about this one for a while, and I think she looks really nice in this lantern. Okay, so having chosen the fairy, let's figure how the landscape is going to be. So in a very simple one, you can do some simple things. Here's a piece of fake moss, and this is called a mat, and it's about $10. Again, I use coupons on this one too, and it can be cut. So if we were going to lay this inside, we could just cut it so that it fits squarely in the bottom, and the fairy could sit right on the mat. However, if you would like to make it look like it's on a hill or something like that, you could pop some supports underneath it, and it could look more natural if it's kind of stuffed in there. And it actually has quite a bit of flex to it, so I think something like this would be nice because it looks like more of a natural landscape. And when you look in there, you can adjust it from where the parts of the fairy have to sit. Another option would be you could take some regular moss. I bought this moss for $2.
More than what I thought it was.
Rick thought it was part of our salad for supper tonight, so I'm glad he didn't get to it before.
Sprouts.
He thought it was sprouts. But these have very nice pieces, and actually, after you assemble it, we might want to put some of them in there too. But that could actually be the base, and if you can't find a mat or something like this. Alright, we'll set that aside. Also, I picked up a couple little air ferns, and these are live plants, but they don't require being planted. All you have to do is once a week mist them with some water or dip them in the water and let them absorb that, and that's how they live. And so they would be kind of a nice decoration in there too. Hey, the possibilities are endless, because you could put lights in here, you could put fairy twinkle lights, all kinds of things. Just make your fairy be the centerpiece. Another item that I'm going to add for sure is a crystal. And being the Piece of Energy channel about energy of crystals, we're going to use one in this garden too. So that'll be part of it. Here's an example of a string of fairy lights that you could use inside here if you wanted to. And so there's a battery pack with this one. When you turn it on, you see some nice little lights like this. Maybe you're going to put this in a dark corner of your room, and you could put that among the ingredients that we put in here. You could even tuck this under the mat, hide it while it's turned on, but you will have to go in and out to turn it off. Some little fairy lights that you can find, you can put on a timer, and they're really nice too. Just use your imagination as you put these together, but lighting is kind of cute in there. Or these ones that are on the string kind of look like fireflies in the background. If you're thinking you need little firefly lights, you could hang them from the top. Some of the lanterns are a little more involved than others too. Like this one has a tray in the top, and you could put your battery pack up there if you want to attach it that way. Alright, so also you'll find if you're shopping in the store for little lighting things, they make little votive candles that are battery operated, and some of them are on a timer, so you could have it go on every day at 8 o'clock and have light during the evening hours. So use your imagination. Here's just some ideas, okay? Now I'm going to take this, and I do like the landscape where it's a little bit ruffled up. So there's my tool for today, is I'm going to just clip this off. Now if I wanted to make it flat on the bottom, I would simply take its shears like this and make it the right size. But in this case, I think we'll put the this down. Should I use light in it? We'll put the mat down so that it looks nice all around the sides, like in the back. Just make the lumps be in the middle so that everything is secure on the sides. And everywhere you look, you'll see nice green grass. Okay? So it's cool because this thing is clear and we can see in all the sides. For now, I'm going to put the battery pack in here. And that'll be an easy way to go in and out. When we close the door, we'll make sure that's down. Alright, now let's take the fairy and the dragon and make them very secure. And let's find the best spot. I don't know. Alright, make her pretty stable in there, and again, you have to make the choice. Do you want to go in and out and have the lights on? I think it's not that hard to do, so we'll string these around on the inside. You can buy ones that have colors and shorter strings or anything, but I'm just going to place them I'm going to really keep most of them on the top and in the back. And this is kind of like arranging flowers. Use the fairy's wings and different pieces. She's plastic and she's flexible, so we can wrap them around different parts of the fairy and dragon. All you really want to do is have some lighting, if you choose to. Now let's tuck under the extra part of the cord that doesn't have any lights and get that all settled. That looks like a friendly dragon, doesn't it? All I can say is they look very nice together. Alright, now I brought along these little glass beads. These are just glass gems that you can toss in there if you want to make it look more like natural, like those rocks in there. And I think sometimes that will help you to hold down your moss. And then I think we'll use one of the air ferns. Now I did spray this with water earlier, So I'm just going to tuck that back in here by the dragon's tail. It looks like it belongs. Can you see that there? All right. Now, would you like to add a little interest of the landscape here? We'll add some lighter color moss. And I just think it makes it look more interesting. Just something like that. We don't need to overdo it. Battery pack. Add a couple here up front too. Alright, we need a place to fit our crystal. Okay, what I have here is a nice large carnelian, and we want to put that in a place where that'll be stable. I think right here in the middle might be good. And you can choose whatever crystal speaks to you that you want to display, or one that you want to have quick access to if you want to take it with you. I like to keep the carnelian around me because it gives you extra energy. It helps you be more creative, it gives you more stamina. To me, it's a stone that makes you stronger. And I like to keep carnelians nearby me all the time. It also, carnelian also gives you courage, which I think fits the theme with this fairy here, because she looks like a strong woman, and she's got an animal that works with her that's very strong too. You know what? I think we're done with the fairy garden. See how easy that was? Just think about what goes together and what you run into or have around your house. And I think this little fairy's jealous over here. I think she wants a lantern too. Well, maybe we'll do that next time. What do you think? We'll find a home for her. She's pretty. Okay. Okay, we lowered the lights here in the house. Alright, now look how pretty she looks. From all sides, you could sit this on a nice round table in your room, like a coffee table. You could hang it from the ceiling or from a stand along the side of your room. And isn't she pretty? And she really gives some character to your space. Okay, I hope you liked this video, and I hope you can try making one for yourself. They're so much fun, and you can put so much of your heart into these because they are they liven up when you start putting your own little pieces in. It's just a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.